Hi, this is Tom Malloy. Okay, today we're talking about casting and working with actors. Now, this is something you're going to deal with on any film that you're doing, and then hopefully as you're leveling up your career, you're working with namey actors that are celebrities that bring sales, and I've done numerous videos about that, and you can always check out the Cast Name Actors video series that we have on Filmmaking Stuff HQ. But in the meantime, I'm talking about when you're casting actors, the first thing that you need to know is that I don't understand how there's certain people put together a movie, and several I can think of right now that have great technical aspects. They know how to shoot all different kind of shots and dolly shots and pans and tilts and stuff like that. But the acting, as soon as it goes to an actor, it's like, oh no, like they don't see how bad that person is. And so one thing I want you to note is, in the casting process, which, by the way, you should get a casting director, and it's casting director, not casting agent. I did a whole video on that on the YouTube channel here. But you get a casting director involved, and first off, they're hopefully going to be weeding out the people that are real enough anyway, that are good actors. They probably, the casting director's reputation is that they wouldn't bring in actors that were horrendous. And so you see that performance in front of you, right? And that's one thing. And this was explained to me early on in my career by a veteran producer. He said somebody could be great in the room, but then you see them on camera and they're flat, and vice versa. Somebody could seem ultimately flat in the room, but then on camera they really pop. And now we're talking about people that are professional to begin with, right? So you do have to see both sides. You see them in front, and there's a whole process to it. There's a whole process to, like, are they going to be a nightmare to work with? Or they seem that they're ready to roll up their sleeves and dig into this? It's going to be a tough role, whatever it is. And you got to feel all that out. So a lot of things have to hit. But then also, too, when you have that name, sometimes you got to go, well, this person's going to help sell the movie, so we have to kind of work with their craziness or something like that, and their process. But really, there's that whole aspect to it. Seeing them in person, how their personalities, then seeing them on camera and watching that afterwards and going, oh, wow, that really pops. And then the other side of it, working with a celebrity, a namey star, well, that's where you have to be different. Now, when I directed my movie Ask Me to Dance, it's like I had really talented people and I knew their talents, and it was like I just kind of let them play. Now, if there was something I wanted different, I would go over and be like, that was funny, but maybe try this. And by the way, I learned this from an early director years ago, a veteran director. I saw him do this and I'm like, oh, that's going to be my technique when I direct one day, which was, if he had notes, he kind of just whispered it in the actor's ear, hey, maybe we want to try this, and just kind of did it like that, instead of being like, hey, can you put something else into it in front of everybody, which might, cause a problem. A funny story I can relate is that one time, it was a famous actor that was, I won't say his name, but from the set of The Godfather, one of the main stars of The Godfather movies. And the director, it was the first day on set, the director, take one, the actor gave his take, and the director goes, okay, can we do this differently? And literally the actor walked away and got in his trailer and wouldn't come out until the director, there was a major conflict there until the director, the producer had to go in, kind of smooth it over, and then he didn't want the director ever giving him notes again. And I kind of get it on that level. They have been doing this for years. This is the game that they bring. And for you to, as a director, to yell out in front of everybody, oh, do this or do that, I want to see you angry, or, instead of kind of going up and be like, hey, what'd you think about this? Maybe you want to try that, and just whispering that and suggesting that. So there's a delicate balance, but bottom line is, as you're making films and you're moving on with your career, you're going to be casting and working with name actors a lot. Hello, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like or comment below. You can also subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you ask a question in the comments, I will try to answer it as soon as I possibly can. But again, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy these videos.